The topic of this tutorial is how to export your gradebook into an Excel sheet so that you can print it, so that you could turn it into the office, or just have a permanent file of that. So what you want to do first is to enter your gradebook, and then we're going to click on the Show All, so everything that's in there will show up. And then we're going to go over to the right and export that view. And I'm just going to choose number grades only. And then we click on the open. We want to open it. So we're saving into an Excel sheet. And then just to make this a little more user-friendly, the first thing we want to do is to click on this first row so it's all highlighted. And then we're going to right-click and format these cells. And we're going to click the alignment because we want to read what all those assignments were. So if we click it to vertical, now that's going to read so that we can see everything that was in that. So I'm going to hit OK. And now you can see you can read the last name, first name, course home, final grade, course home, midterm grade, unit 1 assignment, everything. If there's a column where you don't have grades or you don't want to save that, you can also, I'm going to shift and click on both of these columns, and then I'm just going to delete those columns because I don't need those exported. So they're gone. So now we're thinking we're ready to print. Well, there are a few things we need to do to make sure, and so we're going to go to Page Layout. I'm going to click on this little arrow here at the bottom. And you can choose if you want to print it vertical. If you have a lot of grades, you might want to print it in the landscape view to see all of those. One thing I always like to do is to go to the header or footer and do a custom header. And what I do in the custom header is in the left-hand side, I usually say the name of the course. This is a made-up course, so I'm just going to give it a made-up number. And then I usually say like it's fall 2008. And then in the center section, I click this number, and that'll put the page number. And in the right section, I put my name, so I know I'm the one that taught this. Then I click on the sheet. And on the sheet, a couple things that we want to do is you want to be able to, every page needs to have those numbers. So we want to repeat those particular ones. So it's $A:, $B. And what that's going to do is print the names on each one. And then I'm going to put grid lines too, because that otherwise it's all on one sheet, and that's sometimes hard to read as you go across. So it's starting to look good. Well, you can hit Print Preview and see what it looks like. And you can look at the next page, and you can see that the names are there and the page numbers there. There's one thing that I'm noticing, so I'm going to close my preview. And I noticed that I'm not sure I've got all the names here, so I'm going to go to this column, and I'm going to make column A just a little bigger so that we can read all of the last names. So then I think I've done everything I want to do, and I'm ready to save it. So I'm just going to do a Save As, Excel Workbook, or you could do it other ways, and then it's got your name of your course and where you want to save it, and you click the Save button, and it's saved. That's all you need to do to export your gradebook.